Welcome back to some more Shadow Generations speedrunning. I got for you an all stages, no Doomwing, limited tech selection, plus the DLC. Since it's been a long time since we've done Shadow Gen's run, limited tech selection is just kind of like another game's no major glitches, but it's kind of hard to define what a major glitch in a Sonic game is just by the nature of how the games are made. So limited tech selection is just like a more clear-cut, like, this is what we want the run to look like, rather than having arguments over what's considered a major glitch or not, or things like that. You can also see limited text selection stuff in, like, Sonic 06 has that as well. But anyway, that was it. That was the whole explanation. So, into Shilmo! We've got, you're currently watching this on my second channel, the Stelmo Show, which has daily uploads, except for when it doesn't. Both in short form and in long form of all the cool things I do on stream. You can like the video to let me know that it's what you want to see more of here on the channel. You can also hit the subscribe button to get notified of when you want to see more. I also have a main channel, Stelmo98. You can find a link in the pinned comment or into the description. And that will send you to my main channel where you can do all that same free stuff that you do normally on YouTube over there. Do more average YouTuber stuff there as well, if you're interested in that. Mostly Sonic related, of course. And I've got a Subathon, May 23rd, coming up 2 Fridays from now at the time of this recording, and probably time of this upload. It'll probably be this week. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Where, if you don't know what a Subathon is if you sub or gift subs to my Twitch channel during the Subathon, you will not only increase the length of the stream, but you will also do the other thing. I don't know why I can't think right now. What's the other thing? I don't remember. Oh, sub goals. Yeah, those things. You'll unlock sub goals in order to have cool things happen, in which you can vote on by clicking a link in the description, or if you're with me live, ! Subathon. And even if you voted on sub goals yesterday, people have suggested new sub goals. So go back and vote on those if you haven't already. Okay. I think I got there. Yes, the second Stanel, the Chelmo show. But anyway, after this disaster, I'm gonna throw it back over to Stella for the rest of the run. Enjoy. What was that? I'm also running against the average splits here, so I look better than I actually am. How to provide stimulating content, it's true. I mean, plus you guys are paying for it, so it just makes sense, like, to add stuff that you guys want to see. Am I gonna have my own sub goals that are gonna be on there regardless? Absolutely, but I figured to fill the rest of it out, why not leave it to you guys, what you want to see on stream.
My latest creation.
St. Elmo's World. Cutscenes in the slower routes as punishment would be hilarious. Like, what a big dick move that would be. But yeah, skip button would be nice. Especially when you find out that Space Colony Arc has 4 cutscenes. Alright, here it is. Bunny Hop Arc begins right now. For Moha! Oh, I missed it. I did my best. What's up, East Coast Booty Killer? How's it going? He's tongue-tied. Yeah, he hasn't had to shill in a while. I mean, there's just so much to shill right now. I got 2 channels. I stream live on Twitch. You can sub with Prime Gaming, which if you didn't know, if you have a username and password to an Amazon Prime account, regardless if it's yours, a stranger's, maybe one you stole, you can link it to your Twitch account to get a free sub every single month. And you can use it for your favorite streamer. Or you can use it for me. There's just so much to shill, so little time. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Oh, I do also want to say that I need your guys' opinion for both. Not so much for Shadow Gens, but for PO6 specifically. If I get a run that's above the average segments, like, would you guys want to see it on YouTube? Even if it's not like a PB or anything, especially with PO6, unless I'm doing like an obscure category or a mod showcase, like, it's gonna be very rare for me to get a PB or a world record or something. But, you know, I still want to have the PO6 speedrunning goodness on the Stelmo show if I can. So definitely let me know in YouTube comments. This applies for pretty much any game that I happen to do speedruns for. I mean, I think the choreography and all the lightsaber battles are real good. Why can't I think of Count Dooku's actor right now? Christopher Lee. As much as I love Duel of the Fates, I think the one with actually the Attack of the Clones, Count Dooku, Hayden Christensen, Anakin, and Obi-Wan fight is my favorite. Okay, Murray. Yo, sick. Hey, I did it properly this time. Nice. Yeah, I only saw Christopher Lee in Star Wars. I have not seen any of his other work, but based on some interviews I've seen, he seems like an incredibly good man. Yeah, is Ray Park the guy who plays Darth Maul? Because the three of them are never in a lightsaber battle together. Anakin's off going, this is pod race. Is this right? This is right. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I've never watched Clone Wars, but obviously animation over live action makes a lot of sense. Okay, we're good. I wasn't worried in the slightest.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
All right, first try. Oh, I had it too. I'm gonna have to drop this. Come on. That's unfortunate. Is that enough? It was. I stabbed people groan. Yeah, when it comes to Star Wars, I only know things about the movies. I don't know anything about anything else. I did play Star Wars Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast. It was a very weird game to start with in terms of Star Wars. I think it's still the only Star Wars game I played other than Force Unleashed. I love Force Unleashed. I think maybe just because it's an archaic game, like the pre-lightsaber stuff in Jedi Outcast is really hard for me to get through.
Out of my way. Sorry. I'm getting answers one way or another.
Well, I feel like the whale would be pretty easy to replicate, Murray, if you had access to the whale in PO6. Yeah, it would definitely have to be scaled down, for sure. And crunch. No, I'm not a huge fan. Now, I know that this is like Star Wars, but Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor just kind of look like those over-the-shoulder third-person story games. I've only played the first Force Unleashed, and I really liked it. I've never played the second game, but I think the second game is usually, or is pretty good for like bad story, but really good gameplay. Because, I mean, 2 lightsabers. There's just something about dual wielding, man, that's so badass. Aw, damn. I, turned too late. I still have yet... I did it really easily in practice. I just have yet to actually do that frick in a run. I skipped the automation at the end there. Hit the goal ring, please. Thanks. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I will warn, though, that if you get Force Unleashed on PC, there is a fan... I don't really want to say mod. It's literally just like an executable that, like, fixes it. Because the PC port of Force Unleashed is really broken. I don't know anything about Force Unleashed 2, but... safe to say that it's much, much, much better with the fix. As an experience. I guess I did also play Lego Star Wars, because, I mean, who with a Wii didn't play Lego Star Wars at some point? I don't really remember liking it that much. Like, I felt it was really boring. Was Lego Star Wars not a Wii game? I thought it was. Maybe I played it on the 360. I don't know. I thought, like, the complete saga. Yeah. I mean, basically, take anyone's cool weapon and give them a second one, and it's automatically even cooler. Lightsabers, Keyblades, Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know, 2 guns is probably pretty cool. I mean, you have Borderlands 2 that has Salvador, who's, like, everyone's favorite fucking guy in existence. Who, his perk is... well, maybe not favorite. Everyone likes Zero. But also, chat, do you like auto-scrollers? Sonic could have 2 speeds, it's true. I mean, he's basically had 2 speeds since Lost World, so... well, really, since Unleashed, I guess. It was more 2 speeds that mattered, and then just 2 speeds. So what is it? What's the one that it's like Lego Star Wars, the complete saga? That's the one that's like the mesh of all the old games, right? And then there's also Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga, right? Because I guess the complete saga only has 1 through 6, and then the Skywalker saga has the sequel trilogy. Yeah, I think I rented it for the Wii. Maybe I rented it for the 360, I don't know. There was a point where my brother just traded in a bunch of our 360 games. Which, I mean, unfortunately, if I knew my life trajectory, it would have been great, because he just traded in a bunch of my games to get the games he wanted. And one of those was a original print Sonic 06. which would have been great for a backdrop, but obviously don't have it anymore. Some other unfortunate soul does. Yo, what's up, Pedrux? How's it going? Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. We got a nice early game, which is always nice to do. You know, I think the early game of Shadow Gens being, like, really dull and boring is more in my head than it actually is. It's fine. It's not an amazing opening, but...
I'll show you which of us is the true ultimate life force.
I mean, if you're gonna port Windy Valley, Murray, beta Windy Valley, for sure. I think beta Windy Valley would actually do pretty good in PO6 with minor alterations. Because the level design's just more condensed.
This.
Do-do-do-do. We should do a predict for 237 Biolizard or not. Or sometimes it's 236, sometimes it's 237. Hey, no problem, Pedrux. It happens. Welcome to the stream, though. I went live about an hour early today so I could do a bunch of practice for Shadow Gens, so these runs would actually be worth a damn. That's fine. I don't actually think I needed the second bounce there. Like, I could have made that jump with a single bounce. Oh well. Oh my god, I actually did that movement somewhat properly. That's pretty neat. The funniest? I mean, Kingdom Valley Section 1 is kind of cool. Dusty Desert Sonic is also pretty cool. I don't know, maybe something like Silver's Crisis City would be kind of funny. Because it would be, well, incompletable, I guess. Unless you'd, like, spin around and do some crazy launch off of the slope terrain that's behind you when you spawn in.
Out of my way.
Pillar skip. I have plenty of boost this time, so... Well, plenty of boost meaning the exact amount of boost I need in order to accomplish that, but... LTS is interesting, I agree. I hope it becomes an official category. We need 3 more people to submit runs to the category request for it to get it, though. All right, nice. Successful Kingdom Valley. I'm just happy to have everything go off without a hitch. If you wanted to do a Team Sonic thing, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. Casinopolis is just, like, not a great level. Probably one of my least favorite 3D Sonic levels. It's just not that fun. Oh, no worries, Lilypad. Welcome back. There's always the VOD you can, watch and post. What's up, Ben? You can just call me Ben. Okay, sounds good. The answer is always go run it, yeah. I get it, you don't want to have the boards filled with dead categories. Makes sense. My wish list for the next Sonic game? It's good. I assume you mean next mainline Sonic game. I mean, what I would love to see is, like, where they continue after Shadow Generations. Like, what I would want the next Sonic game to be and what I personally want from a Sonic game are two different things, because I think they just need to keep iterating on Shadow Generations, maybe bring back in the multiple characters like they were doing in Frontiers, because even though I don't like Frontiers that much, I think that how they handled the alternate characters outside of their skill trees was pretty awesome. And yeah, I mean, more fun levels, please, would be fun. Oh, doobie. Oh, I forgot to look at the fling. Shit. I always get the fish brain when I'm streaming, right? Because I'm like, oh, time to restart the run. I just finished. And then it goes, oops. I forgot. This worth it? Probably better to die, actually. I honestly should have just taken the death. There we are. You forgot to remember me as well. I agree. I temporarily ceased to exist in your mind. Yeah, I saw you post that, Riptical. I mean, every Shadow Gens mechanic outside of the Doom powers is fine with me. I mean, obviously not every character would have the Chaos Spear, but... Come on, man. It'd just be really nice to have two solid boost trilogies. You have Unleashed Colors and Generations, and then you have... Well... Frontiers, I guess. Shadow Gens and whatever the next game is. Never heard of that before, Zans. Is that a Sonic game? How about Sky Chase Act 2? There we go. We're asking the real questions now. What's up, Brad? Well, if Frontiers being the new template means what they're gonna make more games like Shadow Gens, then... Hey, Esther, welcome back. Yo, what's up, Lima? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Out of hair jail, yay. You got a haircut? Looks good. I can see it in your words. All right, good luck on your last exam, Verge. Thank you for the good luck on my end as well. Oh yeah, that's true. I thought you were bald. Stop over wings, you did hit world record. Let's go. Congrats on the world record. Your bald is now pink. Wait, so do you look like strawberry ice cream? That's pretty amazing. I mad respect the look. Was that too late? That was absolutely too late. Fair enough, but they won't. They won't murder you if you just dye your head.
You've obtained a new power.
Well, good thing the stream is SSFW, sort of safe for work. Forces percent is slower, sadly.
Think this will stop me?
And apparently controversial. It's crazy, man. You can't even make fun of bad games anymore. You can make a PP joke here and there, but don't get too crazy, yes. Your mom jokes are also welcome. What about your dad? Well, that would be inclusive, and we can't have that around here. Also, men aren't as funny, so. What's up, Yuma? What's up, Joe? How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. I don't think I gave you a proper hello, Yuma, but I think you've been here for a minute. Making fun of bad games isn't politically correct anymore.
Ultimate power.
Banger. Yeah, I've been existing. Well, welcome. Welcome to existence. Well, team me up, Esther. You know, what if you said something and I went like, oh yeah, well that's not as cool as me sleeping with your mom last night. And then instead I went, well yeah, not as cool as me sleeping with your dad last night. Not as funny. Yeah, this level is pretty good. The boost games just rock when there's a high amount of inputs in order to do. Since you know you don't have to worry about achieving the speed since you have access to the boost. When the inputs are high, I'm high. Wait, that didn't come out right. Dude, that's a power move. It's not something I want to imagine. I mean, every platformer kind of turns into a QTE at the top level. As you're just doing the same inputs. You have to do the right one and not the wrong one. What's cool about the games is having to improvise if you mess up. Or, you know, if you're anyone in the modern day, you just curl. You curl the monkey's paw when you mess up and retry the entire level. What if you're pregnant? That would be an insane feat of biology.
You can't hope to defeat me, except your asshole. I am now the true son, the true ultimate life form.
Oh my gosh.
You'll be joining the rubble in the water.
How Shadow say chaos control in Japanese? I don't know if I want to do an impression. I think most people love the German voice for chaos control. Oh, I missed one. Does that matter? It might matter. We're gonna find out. Oh, real slow there, but whatever. You go, Civic? Civic like Honda Civic? Everyone's on German, yeah.
Let's see how long you last on such unstable terrain.
What's the sleeper, though? Like, I feel like Italian chaos control goes pretty hard. In French, he says, Stua. So I imagine you run the game in French, then. Oh, your name is Sleepy. Very different. EO6 is not going to be in GDQ, but the reason I was given being that it was showcased recently enough that they felt it didn't need to be in this event. Which means it was showcased too recently and also doesn't attract enough money in order for it to be showcased in the event. Which is fine. I'll submit to 8. Oh, that was awkward. I will be very shocked if it doesn't get into AGDQ 2026. Because based on the information they gave me, what it seems that they like to do is if your name isn't Super Metroid, Legend of Zelda, or Pokemon, they like to wait for 2 events until they showcase the game again. So like, for example, Sonic Adventure 2 was showcased at AGDQ 2024, so it wasn't at SGDQ, it wasn't at AGDQ, and now it's again with Emerald and Dawn at SGDQ now. So EO6 was showcased at SGDQ, which means it won't be showcased at AGDQ, won't be showcased at SGDQ, but the next AGDQ. I hope that makes sense. Essentially, they wait a year. I also should have gone for the bottom of the list, but whatever. Essentially, for the biannual GDQ events, if your name isn't Super Metroid, Legend of Zelda, or Pokemon, you have to wait a year between showcases of your game. As long as you make a good submission video with that caveat, you know, not just posting a PB and that's it. As I believe, actually, speaking of, at AGDQ 2024, they did a whole panel talking about what the games committee wants to see from submission videos. So literally, both of my submission videos for GDQ have been using that as a template. I think you can look up my 2024 one that got in. So, like, literally just use that video as a template for yours if you want to get in. Are you weird for having Doom Morph as your favorite Doom power? No, you're just weird. Nothing to do with Doom Morph. I did submit PO6 to the Sonic and Sega, like, fast-paced events that's Amber and Hypnotics? I call him Hibby, so I don't remember his full name. Yeah, I submitted to that. But Moha, yellow guy. How could you slander yellow guy like that? I have competition for PO6. Did someone else submit PO6? Because I definitely missed it, if true. I mean, look at him. Oh, I see. I mean, I could see not getting into fast-paced events because the only time I'm available is, like, Sunday from, like, 6 p.m. to the end of the event. So. I do know that for right now, as much as I would love to do more events, my future is focusing on the main channel, which I'll talk more about probably after the subathon. But for right now, I'm still enjoying doing all the speedrunning and an event here and there. $300 fat. Yeah, just skip 200 straight to 300. Are you kidding me? Amazon doesn't need to be a good rapper to be Amazon Fire. Out of the... How many months has it been since March of 2023? 12, 2024, and then 24, 25, 26. Out of the 26 months I've been doing this full time, I have made a profit 6 of the months. But like I always say, I always appreciate any support, no matter what. Oh, we're coming down to the wire, so I gotta get better really fast. In order to keep doing this. Well, we got a subathon coming up, so that's a great time to support. Plus, you get, like, huge reward for doing so, so. You're right, I should just make Fortnite videos. That would be huge. Oop, I fucked up. Oh, okay, didn't get punished. That's fine. Oh, easily Casinopolis, yeah. I was overhitting him in the second round or the first round. I overhit him. Oh, can a moderator allow that? Thanks, Zans. Stops me from insulting myself? Yes. Love yourself, Esther. Automod will force you. Unleashed her colors ultimate. So here's the problem, right? I have considered wanting to speedrun Unleashed Recompiled.
Hi guys.
Yo, FT Tank, thank you so much for the sub. Dang, I wish you saved it for the subathon, but regardless, I appreciate the support. Enjoy that purple gem, all the emotes that go along with it. You're 2 months away from the red gem, which is pretty crazy. And thank you so much for supporting the stream. So, I wanted to do it for the meme, right? Well, let's be real, guys. I mean, it was like maybe 15, 20 people that actually gave a shit. I also don't know why the timer stopped working. That was weird. Oh, Tokyo, Tokyo. Can't forget the new content. My bad. What was I talking about? New content, let's go. So, let's be real. It was only 15 to 20 people who were actually like mad at me or whatever, me saying that I like the Unleashed project more than I like Unleashed Recompiled. But I would do Unleashed Recompiled all stages if there were a category that disallowed M speed and D speed. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to like go into the Unleashed Recomp speedrunning community and be like, hey guys, so you know how you've been speedrunning Unleashed for a really long time? Yeah, I don't like that, so I'm gonna come in and completely like do a new category and you're gonna like it. And I feel like that would be really weird. I mean, I could give it a try. The only thing that kind of sucks is a lot of the extra, like,
What a waste of time.
oh my gosh. Anyway, what was I talking about? Probably wasn't important. Hopefully I didn't miss anything.
Listen to the ultimate power. All right.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
Too slow.
Keanu Reeves from hit movie SpongeBob SquarePants, Sponge Out of Water.
Yep.
Will I be live in like 2 hours? I don't know, maybe.
Control. Yep. Hup. Yep.
No, Proto. Hey, Proto, do you think we can do your chow tomorrow? Do you think you'll be here? Or, would just let me know. One day you'll be here. Okay, cool. I'll get her prepped then. Yo, Tokyo PB. That means I'm really good at this game. Yay. Autosplitter worked again. I don't know why the Autosplitter didn't work on Mephiles. That was weird. The true emote? I could. If only Philip or Kuriru were here. Or GJ. Or Cookie. They all have access to adding emotes. What's up, Stashan? Last time I did this is I did a race with Amazon. It wasn't really a race, it was more of a complete bullying. But before that, I don't know, it's been a few months or so. Been a while. Well, for internet. My thoughts on the 100 men versus 1 gorilla thing. Isn't that a trend that's going around right now? I'm chronically offline, so I don't really know what trends are or anything. I get to take the 100 men. If that's the case, I have no thoughts. I also didn't get the bunny hop. I'm sorry, Moa. I've done a great disservice. 6 out of 10 for Speed Highway? I guess in context of PO6, yeah. Speed Highway would be need to be scaled down like a shit ton. In order to feel like you're moving fast at all. I mean, what is it? Is it just the question? Because, I mean, those kinds of questions have been around forever. Oh, there is a way to get B-hops on the second slide? Damn. A B-hop grinding stream? That would be great for viewership, for sure. What Sonic game would I give a sequel to? Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Oh, wait. There's already like 3 games that do that. Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, shit. There's already 3 games that do that. Sonic Generation. I don't know. Custom stage IL stream. I don't know about that. Oh, nice air boost, Shadow. Oh, I'm dead. Dang, dude, minus 114. Do I want to? I'll wait to look until after the run's over. I was gonna swap to PB and see if we were like ahead or anything. Dude, I did an air boost again. What the fuck is this, Shadow? Could you land on the ground, please? There we go. We learned how to jump off the ground. I'm proud of you, buddy. Make it! That's fine. I have plenty of boost. It's weird to see this amount of boost in the boost gauge and be like, yeah, it's fine. Are the tornadoes on a global cycle? I guess they are. Oh, you can't go back. Interesting. I remember when that used to be hard. And therefore difficult. Tornadoes are not global. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm power creeping my boost meter right now. Oh, fuck me, man. This is what Radical Highway 2 looks like when the mistakes are actually your mistakes and it's not Radical Highway 2 being awful. Fuck this, man. Oh, I forgot, that doesn't work. Trust, this will be fine. This definitely isn't a catastrophic failure. I smell buffalo chicken strips. And I smell that none of them are made for me. Sad. Why is Radical Highway 2 good again? Because it's a fun stage. I mean, since you can pull anything with how Shadow Generations treats the stages, I mean... Like, I don't really care. I don't want to see a Silver Generations. Shadow is the only character they could get away with this with. None of the other characters are popular enough. And even then, they had to sell this game as Sonic X Shadow Generations. Tails has many games, and they all did. Yeah, it's just Crisis City 10 times. Wasn't Sky Patrol in DX? Like, couldn't you unlock Sky Patrol in DX? Then there you go. Over like SA2 Radical Highway? Yeah, they could even reuse the Radical Highway assets from this game for Crisis City. Even though Crisis City, I guess, is already in Gens. It's not even the lack of material, it's just like make a Sonic game with a Silver campaign or something, or have Silver just be a playable character in the game. There's nothing wrong with... The characters don't need their own standalone games in order to, like, have their own stories and stuff. I mean, look at fucking Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, yeah, he has Shadow 05, but Adventure 2 and 06 are contained within a Sonic game. And technically this game, I guess. Yeah, this boss is very limited compared to the others. I'm gonna be very sad if we were minus against PB going into Radical Highway 2. Yeah, that's almost the bad part of continuity, right? Is that now that they actually care about the lore, it's like Blaze can't just show up.
I am nothing. I have surpassed you. Time to end this once and for all.
Space Colony Arc is from Shadow the Hedgehog, obviously. Do I like it? Not really, no. Because I get crucified by chaos whenever I refer to anything in any of these Sonic games as metal. I'll refrain from that. But I don't like heavier music. There are exceptions, of course, but as a general rule. And it uses the OST from not even the Shadow level. But I also wouldn't classify this as rock, bruh.
Your future is already decided.
Rock is also just a major, like, overarching. Like, it digs into the heavier stuff that calling this rock would be. You think you just don't know? It's like the "is this pigeon" meme. I look at a jazz song, is this rock? Yo, let's go, 5305. Oh! Wow. Look how good the splits were, guys. What's up, Clem? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yo, is that famous StarCraft 2 professional player, Clem? Surely. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, let me know if you want to see more, just like if I do runs that are better than average in my speed runs, so that we can see more of them on YouTube, and you can get the fun conversations that we have and stuff in there. Don't forget about the Subathon. May 23rd is coming. ! Subathon. If you're with me right now, you can vote on the sub goals, or link in the description to vote on the sub goals as well. For the YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.